What's up, you chicken strips and Nutella minions? It's your man, Linux MLG, back with my second video on this new channel. In case you didn't see my first channel, go ahead and check that out. I explained in there that within either the next couple days, just tomorrow or the next couple days, I'll be posting an I'm back video, basically explaining where I went, what happened, what went down, what happened to my old channel, everything basically. So look out for that in the next couple days. But this video, what I'll be specifically talking about is Modern Warfare Remastered. If you haven't heard, then you probably don't play Call of Duty and shouldn't be watching my video. But if you haven't heard, I'll just go over it. Modern Warfare Remastered. Remastered meaning they're basically going to keep the same stuff, just change some graphics and maybe make some tweaks here and there. Maybe make 3 times frag, get out of there. And I wouldn't mind them taking out Juggernaut and stopping power because they're two really crutch perks that you need. Basically, you need to choose one of those two, so I wouldn't mind them implementing stopping power and just taking out Juggernaut. But they probably won't, so it's not a big deal because this game is still amazing. But yeah, if you haven't heard, they're coming out with Modern Warfare Remastered. If you pre-order, they're not selling it separate. You have to pre-order Infinite Warfare. Obviously, that was a marketing strategy. It's just a business strategy really to get them more money, and they know that the new Call of Duties are just going down and down in sales, so they thought this would help, and it will, and you should help out because if you haven't played this game, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's not worth $80, but chances are you enjoy zombies, and if you didn't hear that either, zombies will be in Infinite Warfare. So you guys can look forward to that. At least you have something for Infinite Warfare, and don't lie, you'd spend a good $20-$30 on just the zombies game, and you're getting Modern Warfare, which you should spend like $40. So really $70 to $80 isn't too bad for these two if you don't want to play the new Call of Duty still. So I'm going to be talking about specifically which 5 maps, other than the 5 maps they already confirmed are going to be in the game, because they're only bringing in 10. So I'm going to talk about the 5 maps I think they'll probably bring in, other than the 5 they confirmed, and the 5 that I want. And we all have different opinions. I'll put a poll in the description if I can make one. Choose 5 maps that you want, not that you think will be, that you want. Okay? In the description, if you want to put, Linux, you're dumb, you don't know anything, there's no way. They're going to throw black in there. That probably just shows that you're not a credible source. But if you want to show that side of you, then go ahead. You could do that. The 5 maps they confirmed, if you don't know, are Bog Crash, Crossfire, Overgrown, and Backlot. So Bog, Backlot, Crash, Crossfire, Overgrown are the 5 maps they already confirmed are going to be in the next game. All great maps. I'm liking the 5 maps that they added. The next 5, the 5 that I think will probably be in the game, but I don't necessarily want in the game. Strike, Wetwork, Shipment, Pipeline, and Vacant or Ambush. Vacant or Ambush. Um, so basically, I just think it's going to be those two, just because based on what I've been watching people post videos on what maps they like, and some people have gone and done statistical research, I guess. I don't think anyone could really actually know besides the developers on which maps were played the most. So just from going off that, those are the 5 that I think they'll end up putting in the game. And I know it's 6 because I said vacant or ambush. If I had to choose one of the two, probably vacant. But ambush was a pretty well-known map, so who knows? The 5 maps that I want to see, in Modern Warfare Remastered would be Shipment. For sure, you have to put Shipment in there, right? Strike. So I think those two will definitely be in it. Vacant. I think probably will be in it. Then Countdown. Why I want Countdown so bad is just because Countdown was such a nostalgic map, in my opinion. It was a very open map, but at the same time, it wasn't. You know, because it was open, but the only thing blocking it was like smoke and lids from I don't know what you would consider them. I don't think they're like sewage systems. I don't know. But like so the lids you could stand on the smoke and then all these like barricades around the map and then you have the two tin buildings or are there four because two on each side. I don't remember if there's two on each side or or two on one side. But it was such an amazing map and it was open and people sniped. You could shotgun. You could use a sub. You can use an AR. You could use anything on that map. And it was a fun map. It's not a competitive map by any means. I'm not saying to put it in there because I want it if we were to start playing competitive on this game. But I definitely enjoy it for pubs. It was definitely a fun map. And then next is Showdown. Now, a lot of you are probably surprised on this, like why not wet work? So let me just get into why I want Showdown first. Basically, why I want Showdown is because Showdown is everything in a map that you think of war, right? If you remember the level in Modern Warfare that they had on Shipment, that was literally the level where I don't know if it ended up happening. I don't remember. It was such a great level, but it's actually I don't know the guy's name, but the enemy literally shoots one of our guys in the face on live television, and this is where it was, and so it makes you feel like you're actually going to war somewhere real, like a real war place. And to be honest, it looks like a badass paintball spot. That's just it brings that actual war feeling to me. So why not wet work though? Why not wet work? Wet work then in 2007 when the game first came out, definitely, definitely was a great map that should be in the game, you know? And it was just a good map to be in the game. It was perfect. It was great. But back then, that's where it all started. Now, people weren't as good back then, right? This map, it's symmetrical, but you can't go anywhere on it. If one team is smart, if this isn't even a spawn trap. Well, basically half the map could be a spawn trap. Now, spawn traps typically are people are pushed up and they're killing you and you're stuck there, but you'll spawn out somewhere behind them. But on this map, when they could just literally create a six-person wall in the middle of the map, have three people on the platform, three people just standing on the bottom level of the ship, you can't get past that if you have decent players. Like, so now that players are smarter and they're better and they've played this type of Call of Duty for what now? It's 9 years. The people, it won't be fun to play that map, in my opinion. It will not be fun anymore to play that map. It might be fun. I'm not saying if it comes out I'm gonna hate it. I could be completely wrong, but and playing solo would probably be fun in free fall, but to me, team deathmatch or domination or something, I just don't think that map will fit the new gen. Just all these new players that are playing, right? Maps I didn't mention and why. So three maps: block, district, and downpour. So block is just no one really likes that map. Do you really? Even as a sniper, which is what the map it was made for. Do you even actually like that map? Be honest. Out of all the maps at COD 4, do you really like that one? District is it's not a bad map. It's just not fun, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe that sounds weird because how could it be not fun but it's not bad? Like it's a weird map. Like sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's just annoying. You know, it's just one of those maps you can't really explain it, but it just when it comes on, it's just like I don't mind playing it, but I really wish I wasn't at the same time, which kind of makes no sense. But lastly, the map I don't think is Downpour. Now, there's a few reasons. Downpour is just a cluttered map. It's not very fun. There's not there's so many places to come from, and even when you're in a building, people are shooting through the glass. Like, so, and you can barely see because it's just too much rain, right? Maybe if they upgraded the graphics on it and made it clearer, then it would be cool and fun to watch. Maybe, I don't know. DLC maps. There are 4 DLC maps in COD 4. There's Broadcast, Chinatown, Creek, and Kill House. Now, Kill House being the very smallest one. If I had to choose one to come back, so let's say if they had one DLC, what I believe they're going to do is they're going to bring back the rest of the maps that they didn't put in the next few DLCs. So instead of adding guns like they have in the past, they're gonna add Modern Warfare maps. So, or they might add both, I don't know. But they usually don't go past like 3 DLCs in a game. So they'll probably just bring the 3 next best maps or most played maps back in 2007 in those DLCs for you guys. So if I had to choose one to come back, I would choose Broadcast just because I don't know, maybe because I'm an entertainer and I just love that atmosphere of being around media and television. It's just such a cool feeling to be playing in. I don't know, it's cool, and it would be an awesome paintball map too. And the reason why I wouldn't choose Kill House, which a lot of you would, is just because I feel like a lot of you would just because it's a smaller map, but I enjoy smaller maps, but my favorite are medium-sized maps that are just cool looking and they're symmetrical and there you can get in gunfights, so you could basically a map where you can use all 4 weapons I enjoy the most. Sniper, or I guess there's 5 because LMGs, but I never use them. But sniper, AR, sub, and shotgun, I enjoy those the most. I don't use shotguns really either, but if I want to, like I can go ahead and do it. And Kill House, basically, it's a shotgun sub map, and so to me, it's not the most fun. Like sometimes when I'm just feeling like a savage, then maybe I want to play Kill House. But Creek, it's just come on, look at like you know what that is when you see Creek. It's more like a campfire place. Um, Then lastly, Chinatown is just too dark, too many buildings. It just wasn't a good map in general. I just didn't like it much. But anyways, guys, yeah, those are my 5 maps that I think will be in the game. 5 I want. Again, go ahead, put in the comments the 5 that you think will be in the game, and then drop in the polls the 5 maps you want to be in the game. If there is a poll, if there isn't, then go ahead and drop your 5 maps you want as well in the comments, because I definitely want to hear it. And I really enjoyed having this conversation with you, and I hope that I'll see you on my next one. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.